of discovery and innovation in this time.
Anybody else, not only.
I think the next thing that we have to do is helping ourselves deeper, not just about education, the auditing, but knowing the real truth, why we are taking this BA course or why we are teaching, finding out the deeper meaning of what we are doing.
Yeah, please give them an applause. This program should awaken you in some respects. So, being adults, being the children of God, you should bring some activities whereby we are awakened. So, what you would do, what you have determined to do, what you want us to do. Time is too short. We want to wind up. My dear friends, of course, third semester students are very free in the class. Of course, they speak freely. I do not know about friends, not teachers. Okay, we are of the same family. Unless and until you share your ideas, we will never be able to have an integral education. Okay, so please feel free. Tell me, after listening to our speakers, what you have determined, what you want us to do in this college. We want to see a beginning from tomorrow. Yeah, motivate me. Motivate me. Even our teachers, anybody can take time. Or even our friends who have come here to conduct this program, please tell us what we should do.
Progress. So whatever we know, we must know that what is to be known. In front of that, what we know is nothing. Then only always we can discover new things. That is what we have to do every time. Each moment is a new experience. So there is always there is a possibility for growth. So never accept that you are perfect. Always there is some element where you can go in advance. And naturally when you move forward, you will realize some new things. And that new thing is totally different from your past experience. That is what we have to do. Charaivati. We have to walk always. There should not be any stoppage. If we stop, that is death. If we walk, that is life.
Thank you. Yeah, please. Very good.
Thank you for the question and thank you for this opportunity. And especially I want to thank you for organizing the meeting. Actually, my coming here is was completely new because I was not really aware with the Kohima, the word Kohima. But as I was going through the session through the dictionary, it's like having a discussion about somebody's life. And maybe my work is not be related to what we have been discussing, but to my understanding, like we as a human being, we are divine in nature, right? We are divine being. That makes us distinct from other creation. Like we talk about animals, we talk about the creation itself. We human beings, we are created in a unique way. Like we are divine beings because we are three in nature. Like we have body, we have spirit, and we have soul. That makes us distinct. So being a teacher itself is actually building someone's career, not building someone's career, but making their life, taking their life to another perspective. Okay, so like teacher is not only about teaching a bookish knowledge, but it is like as a whole, like building someone as a whole, right, through our nature. So after coming here and hearing from the speaker and all, what I've learned is it's all about finding the inner being, like what is inside of our true self, like discovering our true self. That is what I've learned through this program. Yeah, so thank you.
Give him again. My question again. Yeah, we have heard so much. So what do you want us to do? Do you feel this college is providing integral education to you? Now the question is to anyone can answer. As per the definition given for integral education, do we give integral education to you? Do you see something incomplete in me as a teacher? What is lacking in me? Before asking the question, you ask yourself, what is lacking in you? Could you answer? So what should I do to feel what I'm lacking in? Do we provide integral education? The education to teach in, to go in. Do we provide you? Be bold, it's okay. You will get your internal marks. Do you get integral education from your teachers of this college? Oh? So we have nothing more to do. We will do what we had been doing earlier. You are looking like one of my friends, a bridge for the Sunday. Okay, my dear friends, tell us what you want from us, what you want from your teachers, what you want from the college. Don't ask for marks now. We are not talking about the external things, but internal. To bring you in, to take you into you, what should we do? Anybody? Yeah.
I keep on starting and saying this example to the concern of my classmate, like we have differences on us, just like a pizza on us. When we order the pizza, like it will come into a square shape, but when you open it, it will be in round shape as well. But when you try to have the pizza, it will be in triangle shape. So what I really want our concerned teacher to do is that I really want what our concerned teacher to do on us is to identify the differences of us so that like, they can understand about our weaknesses and then overcome all our mistakes during the ongoing course of this week. Thank you.
What to do in this college? Do you want to have anything new? I don't know, sir. Do you want to enjoy? I want to get something from them. Maybe my question is not reaching them. I am speaking a different tongue that they do not understand.
Thank you very much for the guest and speaker. Today's our topic, our discussion is very much relevant for first semester, that is EPC 2, EPC 1, sorry. So if you are concentrated or if you are focused on your EPC 1, understanding self, I think it was very much relevant and I think especially for first semester it will be very good to discover who you are. And then I have one question for speaker. My question is, as according to their presentation, in order to transform a human being, Aurobindo goes focused on realization of spiritual. So, without realization of spiritual, human cannot be transformed in nature. So, my question is, what type of spiritual focus by Aurobindo goes? Is it related with religion or salvation? Or what type of spiritual did he focus? So in order to transform human nature, or in order to transform human nature, humility, so he mainly focused on this realization of spiritual. So what type of spiritual did he focus? That is my question.
A very beautiful question. Actually, Sri says that when we are connected with our source, that is spirituality. For example, there is a sun. Around 80, the planets are moving. They have the connection with the sun. If that connection is cut, if they want freedom, no, we will not be in this discipline, it will come out. What will happen to those planets? Similarly, our sun, the central force, what you call God or something, whatever it is, different people use different names for their convenience. But for all of us, we have a central source. We are connected with that. But somehow, when we are externalizing ourselves, that connection is cut. That means we are living ordinary way of life. When connection is again established, that is again spiritual life. Spiritual life also there is evolution. For example, I think you believe in evolutionary theory of Darwin. We were not man before some 2000 or million years back. There were monkeys. And they were totally satisfied with their own life. But among them, some monkeys were not satisfied. They said, what kind of life is this? Simply jumping from one tree to another tree and eating something. Is it life? So from within, they wanted to exceed themselves. That is spiritual. When we are satisfied with ourselves, that is ordinary life. When we are not satisfied with our ordinary life, we want to exceed our life. And those aspirations within them made them man. Probably we were there at that time. We were not satisfied with the monkey life. So in their spirit, that is soul's aspiration, that will never make you remain where you are. However brilliant you are, you may be Prime Minister or something else. Something will push you. No, you are not perfect, you will go out. That means you are connected with the source. That means that is the spiritual. Again, we become a human being. Now we think we are satisfied with ourselves. We have discovered so many things, our scientists have done so many things, we are reaching Mars and everything. Even God we can keep in our pocket, we think. Nowadays everybody thinks that God is also under our control. But one tsunami is enough. One corona is enough to know that we are nothing. So when that deep aspiration comes within us to exceed ourselves, not to remain where we are, that is called spirituality. So Sri Aurobindo says that our body is there, our mind is there, our vital is there, and These all things are regulated from the soul, which you don't have any knowledge. That is the whole. That is why human beings are called ignorant. In spite of knowing everything, you don't know that how the body is regulated, how our mind is regulated. There is a driver sitting within us who is regulating everything, but we don't know. That is the miserable part of our human life. To discover that central part of our being, which you may call soul or psychic being or anything else, that matters little. That is why I say that this is not religion. Religion is sticking to one path. Yes, I am right, you are wrong. That is religion. Religions, why religions are fighting? My God is greater than your God. No. Source is one. You can give different names. Whole object of our life is to discover that source and connect yourself to that and never stay where you are. Never be satisfied with what you are. You should be satisfied with what you have. That is good. If you have one car, you should be satisfied. You should not purchase 5 cars. But you should not be satisfied with what you are, because you are not perfect. Because within you there is a perfection, that is divine we call, or soul we call. So outer things must be perfect, outer things also should be like that. So that whole movement is called spirituality. So now the whole object of our humanity is to go beyond the humanity. Go beyond the humanity, that is called divinity. The time has come. See, Aurobindo declared that now man can exceed himself and become a divine man. What does divine man mean? Divine man means he has the characteristic of the divine quality, spontaneous. We have some divine qualities, but it will not last long. Suppose I will speak about the divine qualities for 1 hour, you will say, okay, very good. If I will increase my time, you will say, please go out. Next time you don't come. Because we have no capacity to hold the divine qualities within us naturally. With some striving, we keep some divine qualities within us. And after that we want tea break. Again falling down to the animal nature. We speak about him, now we are here. Because we cannot keep our divine quality constant, spontaneously. But next being is coming out of man. That is called a divine man who has the spontaneous capacity to hold the divine quality. We can say living and moving God around the world with the divine quality. That is called spirituality. Spirituality is always a movement to exceed yourself.
Give him a gun, he will be exactly able to shoot on the bull's eyes from kilometers away. No, but honestly, one of the most intelligent persons I come across is Atlantic. Why? Because when I was posing so many questions to you, whether this college is providing integral education or not, the first point you should connect is to the course under EPC, that is understanding self. To know yourself, that course is very important. But whether the course is given as a course or you are practicing something, it is not about preaching, but it is all about practicing. What practices we have in this college is more important than what you are listening and what you are reading. So that course is very important. I will come back to the point once again. Again, the second point we was talking about is about whether this is related to religion or spirituality. This apprehension I had when the agarbatti started lighting. And when the floral tributes were given to Mother and Aurobindo, I started having an apprehension. My students may think that I am bringing some people to spread Hindu religion here. And again, your prayers were also confirming that. But this is not about religion. In my welcome address, I was telling about Sri Aurobindo, a man like you and me. I said, you may remember. And also, when I was talking about Sri Aurobindo, he was elevated from one stage to another stage by himself. He was crossing those revolutions. He was a man, he was a poet, he was a philosopher, he was a seer. Finally, he was an enlightened person. And he is worshipped as God by Mira, Mother Mira. Mother Mira is not an Indian. She came from miles away, from a place which is miles away. She was a foreigner. She came here. Afterwards, she became a devotee of him. With my limited knowledge, I would say. So, my dear friends, we are not talking about religion, but spirituality. This is my answer to Sir Gante's question. Now, coming back to my previous question. What is the next? Anybody, please come forward, speak what is in your heart. What should we do the next?
If no question still, I have one question.
Please come. You're most welcome.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for your answers. Our perception of the spiritual is different according to different people and different community. Anyway, thank you so much for the response. I still have one more question that is very common for us. In today's topic, we mentioned integral education. But when we go through and when we study about this, everyone will know it about the history of Aurobindo. So in his life, in order to transform human nature, he also mainly emphasized on integral yoga. So what is integral yoga? So why he focused or emphasized integral yoga should be emphasized by every human being in order to transform his or her nature. There is this more explanation. Thank you.
On integral yoga.
Integral yoga.
Sri Aurobindo says, in the past there are so many yogas. Yoga means connection with the divine. So from my heart if I connect, that is called devotional connection to the divine. If I connect from the mind, that is called philosophical connection with the divine. If I connect with my body, that is called karma, that means action oriented divine work oriented connection with the divine. Sri Aurobindo says, if any one thing is excluded, it cannot be perfect. There will be imbalance. You can start from devotion, you can start from knowledge, you can start from action. But if you remain there, exclusively in action, without knowledge, action without knowledge, you will face accidents. Knowledge without work, no value. Without devotion, there is no joy. So these all things to be integrated. For example, there is a chair. There are four legs. Let me say, can the chair will stand with one leg? Strong leg, but can it stand? No. Two? No. Three? No. Four? Yes. So we have similarly four things. That is mind, vital means life, body, and our central point, that is soul. These four has to be integrated, has to be given importance equally. Then only you can transform your life. Otherwise, you will have knowledge, but you have no practicality. You can speak of anything, but while you are doing, you will do nonsense things. So there is a disconnection always among us. Those who know many things, you go to their home, you will see that they will do the opposite things. Because their nature is not transformed. So knowledge must be there. At the same time, knowledge must change my nature. If it is not changing my nature, if it is not changing my activities, then there is no perfection. That is called integral yoga. Integral yoga is every part of my being, every cell of my being must be divinized. Sri Aurobindo says, nothing is done till everything is done, down to the cells of the body. That is called integral yoga.
Once again, I will give you a very simple example. If you can take my example into your question. You go for morning walk. And when people go for morning walk, they plug in the earphone, hearing something and walking. What I want to say that when your body is walking, your mind also should walk with your body. Your spirit also should walk with your body. When you do something, your body, mind and your soul all should be put together. That is all about integral yoga. Don't ask me how. It cannot be explained. If you can put, now I would say that Dr. Jagan is an extraordinarily intelligent person. But he can be more powerful if he can add the spirit into his knowledge. That's what I would say. I mean, I have been asking, in me also, I am lacking something. What is that? The spiritual part is lacking. My body, when I am praying, I could understand, I could feel what our brother is saying. You will feel the body, but you will miss the body. You know you are alive, but your spirit will totally forget your body. And for that your brain will suffer. All these, if can be connected, that stage which cannot be explained as it cannot be manifested, it can only come through prayer and fasting. That is what the Bible says. Connect to the Bible. Everything is there. Brother said, becoming. What do you say? Don't teach others. First you do yourself. What the Bible says. What you want man to do to you, do to him likewise. Before asking the others to do for you, you do and show. You live and show. You don't preach others. You practice. By seeing your practices, others will follow you. Similarly, you have to do, then only you will be able to experience. Now, again, 5 more minutes. Please, because there is a purpose of asking the questions to you. At the end, I will give you one solution, one answer. That answer and solution is common for all of us. Now for some question. What is next?
I want to ask one question.
My dear, please.
Here, Aurobindo integral education is there. At the same time, we know Swami Vivekananda, and also we know Gandhiji and Rabindranath Tagore. These are also emphasized on this integral education. So can we compare those integral education with Aurobindo's integral education?
Everybody is accepted. That is also integral. When Sri Aurobindo rejects nothing. But he says always there is a greater scope. There is no limit for that. So suppose Newton has come. After that Einstein has come. Once a person asked Einstein, are you great or Newton is great? He said at his time he was great. At my time I am great. Without him I would have been Newton. I would not be Einstein. Because of his knowledge, he built something. After that, I built this one. So there is nothing that is rejected. Only thing is in the evolution, something addition is always there. Sri Aurobindo added the supramental addition. That will make more perfection, more powerful. Suppose there are so many vehicles. But again there is a scope for a vehicle which will do much better. So Sri Aurobindo says that whatever happened is good, but that is not enough. He has brought down to this sadhana, that is called supramental force, to make the human being more perfect, that is without decay and death. That is what he has explained. For example, anything, suppose this chair, living or unliving, is subject to deterioration. Because deterioration is the nature of the cells. Every part of the atom, there is a principle of deterioration. Whether you use it or keep it, it will deteriorate after some years. If I will write 50 years, you will not find this like this. So Sri Aurobindo says, this element of deterioration has to be removed. Then only there will be a permanent change. Till now there are temporary changes. Sri Aurobindo made a research and found a force, he named it supramental force. Once that will enter into the matter will lose its imperfection or limitation, that is deteriorating quality, into integrated quality. Integrated quality means it will change from one form to another without any deterioration. That is why it is addition to other yogas. We cannot say that he is great and he is not. Everybody is great in his own time. We never compare. But still, there is something more. Sri Rama came, he came with some knowledge. Sri Krishna came, he came with more knowledge. Like it is growing. Suppose you are reading in nursery. The teacher has done PhD course, but what he will teach? He will teach nursery course. Even though he knows the PhD course, he will not teach. So according to our evolution, the divine beings come and teach us according to our capacity. They know. So in that we cannot compare that he knows little and he knows better. But according to our capacity, when we are, whether we are in KG or PG, if we are in KG course yes, you cannot teach us PG course. So in all the great men, we respect them as equally great. But there is a difference in manifestation as we do.